everyone, it's Lindsay. Today I am back with another Vivéa review. Now I did a video with them back in March reviewing their flats, and they reached out to me again to see if I wanted to talk about the autumn and winter styles, which I said yes. I really like Vivéa. They just have a lot of unique styles that I feel like are really different to me, and they look a lot of fun. If you guys don't know what Vivéa is, they are a footwear brand with a mission to create stylish and sustainable footwear that is also eco-friendly and responsible. One of the things that I thought was cool about the brand is that they recycle plastic bottles and they're able to turn them into thread to be used in their footwear, which I think is just really cool that we have the technology to do that nowadays. And it doesn't even feel like it's made out of plastic bottles, you know, it's really comfortable. Another thing that is really nice is that their shoe boxes, which I have right here, is made out of recycled materials that can be reused. I remember thinking that this was a really nice quality box. It's very sturdy, and it's not like one of those flimsy cardboard boxes that you typically get with shoes. So it's really nice that they wanted to make a box that is higher quality that you can also reuse. They're also really kind to provide a discount code for you guys, which is 10% off, and I will also leave that discount code in the description box. But anyways, enough rambling, we are gonna talk about the shoes. Now they very kindly gifted me 2 shoes to talk about with you guys, and I picked out a couple of boots that they're different, but they definitely look pretty similar. The first boot I have is the Rebecca boots, which they are knee-high. They're in the color dark chocolate, and I got the size 6.5, which typically I'm a 6 with shoes, but I sized half a size up just so it's a little bit more roomier, especially if I'm wearing like thicker socks. And then the second pair of boots that I have are the Tara 2.0. This is also knee-high, but this is in the color black. So let's talk about the Rebecca boots first. This does have a wool upper, and on the inside it has a terry lining, which is super comfortable. These boots also have a nice square toe, which it's a little bit more softer. It's not as like straight square toe where it's very blunt looking. The reason why I picked out the Rebecca boots was because I wanted to get something knee-high to be able to wear when it's cold outside and be able to wear more skirts or dresses or even shorts if I wanted to when it's cold out. With the Rebecca boots though, I'm actually going to start off with the cons first. I had a really tough time wearing this one a lot and styling it. Overall, I do really like the design of it. Like, I love the heel with it. Color-wise, I don't have a lot of outfits and pieces that go well with this dark brown. Now obviously if you guys have a lot of neutrals and brown hues that go well with this dark chocolate color, I'm sure that this would work well. I just feel like with browns, they're a neutral, but there's just so many different hues for brown that sometimes if you wear like a brown warm toned top and you have like cool tone browns in the bottoms, to me it doesn't really go as well. But I did have pros with this boot. The first pro that I had was I really like the heel of this. Now this is a more higher heel. I really like the design. I think it's really funky and unique, but this is also pretty comfortable to walk in. Now I didn't walk in these boots for like 3 miles to get a really good gauge, but when I did wear this, I didn't really feel like my foot was uncomfortable or it hurt. And overall with this color, I do think it's a little bit more suitable for the fall time, where I think that you wear typically more warm, rich, browny hues, and it's easier to style this in that way. Of course, you can still wear this in the wintertime if you have like a longer skirt or a longer dress. I do wish that they had this style of boot in more colors, but overall, I think that these are really cute and they're comfortable to wear. All right, let's move on to the second pair of boots, which I have right here. These are the Tara 2.0 boots, and this is in the color black. Same thing as the Rebecca boots. This has a wool upper, and this also has terry lining, so it's also very warm. I wore this a lot more than the Rebecca boots because of the color. I do have a lot of like gray and black in my wardrobe, and I just found this to be way easier to mix and match. Now the difference between this and the Rebecca boot is that this one does have a lower heel. I wanted a pair of knee-high boots that have a lower heel that is comfortable in walking, but also looks dressy at the same time. Now, because I did wear this a lot more, at some point I did notice that my feet did hurt. Now, I noticed that when I was walking around the mall going shopping with my husband. It's not enough to where it's like unbearable to walk. It was just something that I noticed after walking for a while, and it was also, I think, like the second time I wore these boots. So my feet were probably still getting broken into these shoes. Another thing that I don't particularly like about this style is that because it's black, you're able to notice the fuzzies that get on these boots. So I had these boots in the coat closet, and so it definitely picked up some dust. It also picked up some cat hair because my cat likes going into the coat closet. I don't really notice it on the Rebecca boots. Actually, this one's a lot cleaner. But overall, I really like these boots. I think that they're super comfortable and they're a really good option. Alright, so that's how I felt about each individual boot. In general, I thought that both boots were really comfortable, and I really loved the terry lining because it kept me warm. That was the main goal of these boots. I really wanted a pair to be able to keep me warm. It gets so cold in Illinois, and so these boots have kept me warm. I think that with both boots, they're a little bit more suitable for a more casual style. They don't look super dressy to me because of the more like knitted, stretchy material. It feels a bit more casual. I think that more of that like shiny leather or faux leather boot look looks a little bit more dressy. Now, for the cons with these boots, I found it difficult because of the knee-high style to style it with pants in general. I was able to wear it under straight leg jeans or just wide leg pants or flared jeans. It just didn't really look as nice being styled under pants. I felt like these boots looked a lot better when you style them with shorts and tights or skirts and dresses, which makes it a little bit difficult if you wanted to wear this on a more everyday basis, because on an everyday basis, for me at least, I'm always wearing leggings or pants. I'm not really wearing skirts and dresses all the time. Another thing that I noticed was that these boots are really comfortable and stretchy, but at times I felt like they were hugging my legs a little bit too much, where I started to notice that it felt a little bit constricting. Now, it wasn't tight to the point where I had to rip off these boots, but it was one of those feelings where if I was just like sitting still, I would notice that it was tight and I couldn't get that thought out of my mind. It just kind of stayed in there. Now, going off of that, because it is tight, it was a little bit difficult to take off these boots if you are wearing longer socks. It's much better to wear ankle socks with these boots. Last con that I had about the boots is that it crinkles up around the ankles and it doesn't really provide a full smooth look. Maybe that doesn't bother you, but with me it did bother me. That didn't provide like a more smooth look to my legs. But with those cons, they weren't really a make it or break it for me. They were just things that I noticed that I didn't particularly love. But overall, I really love these boots. I think that they're really comfortable, and I think that these styles are a really good staple to add to your wardrobe. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much to Vivaia for working with me again on this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!